Let's see if anybody comes in again. That was technical difficulties. I had to restart my phone. I don't know if the app was messed up. Let me know when you come in. Got some great bracelets. I got these are bracelets. So here's a gold chain. Hi, thank you for coming. I was just having technical difficulty. I had to log out and restart my phone. Not sure what's going on. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. All right, let's go ahead and start with those that are here. This is a long chain. It is like 16 inches, so it'll be 32-inch long chain. It has this locket at the bottom. It's vintage. You open. We'll start this. All right, that is currently running. This long chain necklace with this locket. All right, thank you for looking at that. All right, I'll put that down. This here is a set of uh, these, for India, but this is how you open up this one. So you have your bangles with your brass. See, this says made in India there. Um, we'll start these both at $3 as well. That is currently running for anybody that's interested in this. All right, thank you for looking at those. I have some other bracelets here. This here is a this is one of those saffron and brown bangles. This actually goes down to 7 3/4, almost 8. We'll start that. That is currently running, but it's not wood. It's like a hard plastic on that. All right, thank you for looking at that one. We have um, this one here is a nice one. It's at 6 3/4. This actually went with a set that I sew, and I didn't realize it had the earrings, the necklace. I didn't realize the bracelet came with it. But this I can start at 12 for this one. If I can get press that down. There you go. That's a real nice. That's a gold plated. I sold the necklace and the earrings for this when it was close to $100. So this I will start this one. We'll start this at 18. It's a Greek design. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. All right, we'll save that. Um, got I had this little cute, this little sweet bracelet with a cross on it. It does have Italy stamped on the back and on yeah, is Italy on the back of the cross. And then on the chain itself, I mean, on the bracelet itself, let me get up. Yeah, this is made in Italy too. So this is 6 1/4, 6.5. We'll start this for $3. That is currently running. It's got those little filigree type balls on it. All right, thank you for looking at that. Here is a beaded necklace. These are, let me see. I'm not sure if these came with earrings. I think these are the earrings that came with it. Let me see. Um, no, those go for the other one. So here's the necklace. These are all glass beads. There's your hook. This here measures 18 inches. This here is a stone type pendant. And then you have here your mother of pearl and your abalone. This top part here could be sterling, just hasn't been clean. We will we'll run this at $3. That is currently running. Thank you for looking at that. Here's a pretty orange set. This one here too, it's 18 inches long. Make it the thing here so you can see this. Here's that. And it has the matching dangle earrings on that. And we'll start that for $3. That is currently running. It's the back of them. Here's the front. All right, thank you for looking at that. Keep that there a minute. Here is a blue. This is vintage Avon. I know because this was my mother's. She loved her Avon. So this is a long necklace. It's 24 inches long. You got your bronzy chain color. Here's the pendant. And you have the matching earrings that go with that. That's the set. And we'll start that for $3. And that is currently running for anybody interested. Hi, Marjorie. This is vintage Avon, long necklace with matching earrings and pendant. All right, thank you for looking at that. This here is vintage. This here is a it's funny, it's a disc. It's like a flat disc. Wait, I have to put it right. It was all twisted. Um, let me see. What size this is. Hold on for me. I'm just okay. So this is 24 inches long. This here is, you see how this is from the 60s. It's the white coin dots necklace. We'll start that one for 3. That's currently running. I'm interested in vintage white coin dot necklace. Thank you very much for looking at that one. This here is, it's one of those chunky necklaces. That's like faux turquoise, not anything real. But it's your fashion And that's currently running. All right. Put that down. Let's see. What is this? This here. I'll just say this was coral. It's a strand of pearls that are knotted. And that's your clasp. And we'll start that. That is currently running knotted pearls, well, faux pearls. All right, that's done. Is anything in particular you guys are looking at? Let me know. Let's see, what is this? This here is a dainty little opal antique necklace. That's not real opal, but it's a gold tone chain. We'll start that. And that is running. I like how it has the filigree scroll design. Okay, put that here. We'll do this necklace. This is another set. This is a Avon set as well from the 90s. These are for pierced ears. Um, so you have a long chain, and then you have this beautiful pendant, some blues, and then you have your matching earrings, pierced earrings on this long chain. And for as old as this is it's still in really good condition. Okay, that is currently running. Your long necklace, pendant with matching earrings. All right, thank you for that. Let's see. This here is, let's see what we have here. Let's get entangled. This here is a double strand, red, orange, and purple. Those are nice summer colors. Let's see. Let's go ahead and start that. And that is running. For anybody's interested in that. Let's see. All right, thank you for looking at that one. Put that there. This here is a pretty set. I like this. This is a choker. So you have your pendant, and then these here are your matching earrings for pierced ears. So you have these here are your earrings, and that's your pendant there. This one will start. All right, that is currently running. It's beautiful. It's got your purples, your lavenders. These are your silver tone. And then here are your different beads on that. All right, thank you for looking at her. Let's do some rings, see if you're interested in that. This here is a gold tone dome ring. This measures size 7. And this one I'll start at 8. That is currently running. Size 7, welcome in. Thank you for joining. This is a Gold Tone Dome Ring, size 7. All right, thank you for looking at that one. Let me bring these down. Um, do some rings. I love these little stretchy rings. This is a rose one with glitter, silver tone. We'll do this. And that is currently running. This would be sizable, whatever size you want. Cute little rose stretchy band ring. All right, thank you for looking at that one. This here is an I don't remember, is this one no, you can't. So this one here is a size 7. It's a multicolor. You got your fuchsias, your reds, your blues, and your teals in there. Oh, and purple. Okay. That is currently running the size 7. Costume jewelry. This is from the late 90s, early 2000. All right. Thank you for looking at that one. Here's another one. This is a size 7 as well. You've got your black enamel. You have your little rhinestone settings on that. And that is running. For anybody's interested in that. I used to do all the dressing up with all the jewelry and everything, but I only go to work now 2 days a week. I work the rest of the time out of my home. We had that during COVID. Here's another. This here's a. This is a size 8.5 square black gold tone ring. Little faucet cuttings there. We'll start that. That's currently running. A lot of this jewelry came from my mother's estate. You swear she had, you know, 6 hands. Where she loved jewelry. Her and my aunt, her and her sister. They both loved jewelry. And here's a vintage. This here's this it's like 6 3/4 on that one. But I've already, dispersed all the jewelry and stuff, to my daughter and my niece and granddaughters and myself. And there's still like tons of jewelry. Thank you for looking at that one. And it's a lot of nice pieces, a lot of fashion stuff. She used to like this. Here's a size. This is a size 10. This has a rose on it and a vine. Oh, my camera's not focusing. We'll start that. And that is running. Necklaces and bracelets and rings and I have all kind of jewelry. This here is just like costume jewelry I've been running. I have stuff here that it's gold. These here are 10 karat gold. This here is a Heidi Doss for this one. I just sold 2 of her gold rings on eBay. But this is a beautiful Heidi Doss. It's actually the second one she had. This here is like a size 7. Let me see. Yeah, size 7. And this is her birthstone was amethyst. So she had a lot of amethyst rings. This here, you see the cabochon is in the purple. And then you got the light blue stones. You have the citrine, you have the green ones that's there. That I could run that for 55 if anybody's interested in that one. That's Heidi Doss, and it's signed inside. Here, I don't know why my camera's not adjusting, but these two are 10 carat. This one I actually have for 275. This is a 6.5. I think that one's listed to buy it now. But look how it's you got your heart cutouts there on the side. Let me see. Oh yeah, this I actually have it for 255. There it is now. Um, so it's a beautiful, it shows prettier in person because of the blue. It's not just a light blue, it's like an aquamarine, a topaz on that. And then this other amethyst one is a size 8.5 on this one. And this one's listed in the buy it now as well. And this is 10 karat gold too for those. This one here, I think it's sterling with the gold plated overlay. And well, yeah, it's 925 on this. This is a beautiful green pear shape. This one here is a size 6, stamp 925. So then you have your gold over. That I can run that for 45. Anybody's interested in this. But I have jewelry that is like Trifari. She has this here is it's a long strand of pearls that's marked Trifari. It's a multi-strand. Uh, let's see this. I can run that one. That one's currently running for the Trifari on that multi-strand. That's a long one on that. We have this. This is Judy Lee brooch. Got your topaz stone. This is gold plated. It's back of the brooch. This here, that Judy Lee brooch is 24. Can run that. Here is some of her. She and my aunt and my uncle used to go to Vegas a lot because my uncle used to love going and play poker. And this one here is one of the rings that they used to get all the dinner rings back in the days, but these are the ones that are high electroplated or gold plated, however they call it. This one here is a size 7. I can run that for 35. That's one of those. This here is I forgot about this one. This is a a ring by Bars. This one here will run for 58. It's a coral sponge coral. It's a hand design. See my fingers, her fingers are so thin. She had sizes from size 4 to size 9.5. She used to wear them like on all her fingers. So this one here is a 7.5 on this. So this is a rings by Bars, which is out of these were handmade in Thailand. And it says it right there on that. If anybody's interested in that one, I could run that. All right. I think I'm going to be heading off. I got another show tomorrow that's on some vintage and antique mid-century modern stuff. So that show tomorrow will be at 5:55. So I hope to see you then. All right, thank you so much. Bye-bye.